I swear to God, next thing you know, you hear this massive crack. Craig? No, Craig, don't tell me Craig, it's the pole. Craig, no! No, Craig! He went, it's the pole. Oh my God, Craig! That's it, we're going home! And welcome back to another episode of Like Father, Like Sons. I'm the father.
And we're the sons! Wow, Dad, that was your first time doing the intro. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel like I've achieved something today.
Are you're now the host. You can now call yourself, I'm a host.
I know, I feel quite cool,
present.
actually.
You were giving lots of host energy there.
Was I?
Dad. Yeah, you were.
Love it. I'm
Yeah,
really
very
cool.
very professional there.
Thank
Well
you very
done,
much.
Dad.
Thank you very much. Well, listen, boys, I'm very pleased that you're back because I've missed you. So, boys, tell
thanks,
me,
Dad.
what was Glasto like?
Oh my God.
It's a fever dream.
Yeah.
It is a fever
Does it
dream.
even feel real?
And actually, I still feel very tired. You probably can probably tell the energy of me.
Yeah.
I still feel tired.
I think even my voice, I think, probably
Yeah.
sounds a bit like
My eyes feel
run
heavy.
down.
Although, actually, I don't feel ill.
No.
Not yet. Although it is only Thursday.
Yeah, hang
So-
on. What do you mean feel ill? You'll be fine. Got to go through it.
Usually when you go through festivals, because you're literally interacting with tens, hundreds of thousands of people,
Yeah.
you usually get ill.
That's what I thought.
Well, I think remember last year, Harrison, Travis, you came back and you gave Mum COVID.
Did I?
You did.
I thought Harrison gave Mum COVID.
No, I think it was you.
No, I didn't.
Was that proven? How was that,
was
proven? Was it?
Mum did a test and it had 2 lines. Bish bosh.
Did I do a test?
You did a test and you were.
I passed it or did I fail it? I don't
You
think I
failed
did.
it, mate.
Did
it was
I?
a very faint line.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I don't think we got COVID this year, but Glastonbury was insane. We went for our first time last year, and it was very much like kids in a candy store vibe.
It was, wasn't it?
It was like there is so much going on. The overstimulation of our minds was just like, wow.
Do you remember on that Thursday we just kept going around the corner and then you turn around and there's just another massive stage and we'd just be like, oh my God, Harrison,
We were just
look right there. And we're like,
we just kept going around every corner. It's like that'll be it now.
That'll be it, yeah.
And then you see you see like the icon stage, which is basically a massive head. It's huge, and you think that's the main stage. It's not. It's just in like the southeast corner. It's just in a little corner of the festival. You wouldn't stumble upon it.
So how many stages are there compared? Because obviously when we've been watching it on BBC and looking at the nose, but I think Nan knows.
Tristan Ann.
I know.
Do you actually know?
yeah.
I know.
How many stages are there?
100.
What?
100
Wow.
stages.
Yeah, that
100
makes sense.
stages.
Is
Yeah, I'm not
seriously
surprised.
100 stages?
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
I thought you were going to say
Crazy.
maybe 10.
10? Are you taking the mick?
No, there's some massive stages, aren't there? I thot it was about 10.
I didn't realise it was
know
100.
that.
Well, there's
loads.
little ones as well.
There's small little tents as well.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I mean, there's so many
Did
performances.
not know that.
You cannot see it all, and that's the annoying thing, isn't it? You can never see. There's just never enough time.
How long does it take to get it ready, I wonder?
What
All year,
to
I
set it
reckon.
all up?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen their TikTok and Instagram posts, and they are setting up like 2 months before.
Really?
Yeah,
Two
I
months? I
think
thought it was
I think
a
it's a
whole
full-on
year.
month operation of like setting it all up. But
Oh, wow.
they start, I think, a couple of months before. But in terms of the year, I mean, they do like
Planning it now.
Planning it. Yeah, I mean, they plan it
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
But I always think that's got to be a logistical nightmare. Just because of how many sets and pieces and stages and all the different things going on. Like, how
Well,
do they
actually,
know
I
where
bet
every lorry's going?
they've got it on lock now. They've been doing it for 4 years, so
Yeah.
they've got it. I mean, that's the other thing which I really love about Glastonbury is I think as a family we like critique things. We're like, oh, when you go into a restaurant, that could be better. That service was slow. Why is there a walkway which is this thin and then you've got 2 chairs? And there's lots of things that I critique. To be fair, Mum is the same. Mum critiques a lot, and I tell you what, it's probably biased as well. There's nothing to critique at that festival. They've just got everything where you think everything
ironed
needs to
out,
be
isn't it?
there.
All the
Really?
creases are ironed out. Like, they've
everything
just
is just
figured it
there.
out.
They've
Well,
just
it's
figured
been
it out.
going such a long time, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
brilliant.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The staff are brilliant. The stewards are brilliant. Like, it's just
Yeah.
everyone was asking where you were. By the
I
way,
would love to have gone, by the way.
Everyone was
Yeah,
asking.
it was honestly.
Saying.
I was getting sad on the
Yeah.
Sunday. I told people I was like, "You're making me sad because you're the 5th or like 10th person to tell me where's
Fifth
Dad."
or
I'm like,
10th.
"Oh no, where is that? I was like 5th, 10th, and I was like, everyone keeps asking me this, and I'm getting sad.
Yeah,
They were asking
20th,
where you
there were
were.
so many people that were asking, "Where's your
were.
dad?"
Yeah.
and like, "Oh, why isn't your dad here?"
Yeah,
was
I don't
sad.
know. Why wasn't I there? Can we have that conversation at some point?
we
during
do need
during
to.
the course. I mean, I've never ever been to a festival. Let me put it out there now. I've
You've
never
never
been.
been?
Never been to a festival. I'd
You've
love to
been
go.
to like a music day festival, though, surely. Do you mean like you've never been to like a camping? You never
No,
really
he hasn't.
No, I haven't. No, I've never. I've been. I go see bands in
like
pubs,
concerts and
concerts. Yeah,
Which
I do
is
that. I've never
surprising
been
because
to.
you love rock.
you love-
I
you
love
love
rock.
music.
I love music.
and
I
like
love
during the
everything.
day, it's awesome in good
I know.
weather.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you know
but
why?
I would like to go.
Because you don't know
What you don't know.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Facts.
I'll be really honest with you. There is a major reason why I've never been and I haven't really thought I'm definitely going to go.
Oh, go on then.
Does it begin
what
with
is
a T?
Yeah.
So obvious.
What? Go on, what is it?
Toilets.
Yeah.
Toilets.
Yeah.
That's your biggest issue.
Yeah, my biggest issue.
I think it's a lot of people's issue to be
Yeah.
fair when it comes to
Yeah, I
festivals.
just don't. Mate, I prefer just to watch it on the TV or do. I just
Although to be
can't-
fair, nowadays every festival has like a hospitality area. They do. You can buy extra ticket, like a VIP ticket, to get flushable toilets.
Yeah,
like
I'll
normal
have to do
toilets.
I think the sad thing is, like you say, you can see it on TV, but it's the areas that you don't see. You know, I mean, just watching some of your recordings,
Yeah.
they look amazing.
Yeah,
But we
they
don't
do,
see that,
Don't
do
see
we?
it. I know.
No,
And
yeah.
They
that's
look
what we
amazing,
were.
but what
Yeah.
they must be like in the flesh must be incredible.
When we went last year, it was just so we were just taken back. This is just crazy. It feels like you're in a dream state because
Awestruck,
it's the
sort of,
volume
yeah.
of stages and the how big they are, and you think, how is this not advertised? How is this not on TV? It
Yeah.
looks like it's a main stage,
Yeah.
and you just don't see it.
That's
It's
incredible,
it's
isn't it?
I
fascinating.
don't suppose they've got the time to, but I think years and years ago they did take you into those areas.
Did they?
Yeah, they don't anymore. But
Did they used to like show the acts there as well? Then
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
you know, which is sad, but you know, it's I suppose it's a change.
Yeah.
And the times that they've got really.
But I think it will come. I think because, rock has been such a pivotal part of Glastonbury, dance music is so popular. Is so popular. So, electronic music in general is kind of seeping into like the main stages anyway. And more people are going down. So what happens is usually during the day you're at Glastonbury, great. You've got the pyramid stage. You've got the whole farm is active. But after 3 a.m., everything, most shuts down. And everyone funnels
you
in
funnel into the
to the southeast corner.
down into like
Oh,
Shangri-La.
really?
It's called Shangri-La, yeah. So it gets very, very busy down there. And over the recent years, it's got even busier and busier because it's more and more popular.
Yeah.
So we're talking. Sorry, you. I think you just said 3 a.m. there.
Yeah, that's relatively quite
Right. Okay.
early
So that's
in
where
Glastonbury
I
terms.
would probably be in
Glastonbury terms.
extremely REM sleep. I don't think I'll be up till 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
100%. But I'm thinking, let's go next year.
No.
Can we get it done?
We can't go
Okay.
next
Can't.
year.
You actually
Well,
can't
hang
go
on,
next
I'm
year.
gonna go.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
can't go down.
No, no,
You'll be all on your own.
You're going to be on
Why
your
do
own
you be
then.
on your own? No one be there.
and it
Why?
won't cost you anything.
Actually, no, he can go.
You can go next year.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Take your own
And,
tent.
and then me and Travis and Nan will go 2027, baby. Yeah.
Is it not on
let's
next
go.
year then?
No, it's not on next year.
Okay. Yeah. Why is it not next year then?
Well, it's called a fallow year. So
right, okay.
the reason they say a fallow year, they do it every 3 to 4 years, is they just have like a year off for the land.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Is that a real
They
thing?
never used to do that though. It was every year, wasn't it? But it's obviously.
Well, I wonder, is it because of the amount of people now that the ground is just way
Yeah.
more like getting? I don't know how to word it.
Is
but
that
just
a
like
thing?
broken into by people?
Farmers and agriculturists, they'll know.
let us know.
Well, I don't
Let us know
'cause
if that's
the
a
cow
thing.
pie, or can I say cow shit? Cow pie.
what
I've
you
already
want.
said it now. I think it's good for the grass and the soil, isn't it? And the ground, like cows to graze over. I think it's actually good for the earth, the ground.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
That's what I think.
I personally
But I
think
don't know, I'm
it's
not
just more to do with they are,
farmer.
at the end of the day, they are a private team. This isn't, it's not owned by Live Nation or a massive conglomerate company. This is still the Evis family. They still own it all, right? So when it's your own team of people, have a year
They
off every
probably
now
do
and then. They probably do need the break.
So
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
I've got to wait till 2027 then.
Everyone has to
Yeah,
wait till
we all do.
2027.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
Okay.
I know.
But we're not even guaranteed tickets. Though. That's the other thing.
I know.
So we might not even be able to go.
So we actually tried to get tickets this year. We didn't get tickets, funny enough. So there was a group of 12 of us None of us got tickets. The only
single
reason
one.
why we were very privileged and lucky to go was we went with Vodafone.
Yeah,
So
they
Vodafone
invited us.
sponsor the event. They essentially create the app and connect the whole site. So we're very fortunate. We've been with Vodafone twice. So shout out to Vodafone.
Thanks, Vodafone.
Because fair play to you for inviting us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We love
Thanks,
you.
Vodafone. Really appreciate the invite. Oh no, I never got one, did I?
No, but I think it's because the tickets are so hard to get.
You're
And
cool.
They only had two
They only had
tickets.
two tickets.
Yeah, of course I have two. Yeah. Yeah, I've got you. I've got you back.
So they went for the
worries.
younger family.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So in 2027, they'll have 3 tickets and they'll be like, right, can we have Harrison, Travis and producer Nan, please?
That's
what it's gonna be.
Don't
It
have
will
to
be,
climb
wouldn't it?
over the gate and try and sneak
I
in.
missed out. Now I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do something different then in 2 years' time. I've got from now in 2 years' time to do either two things. One, be in a band to play at Glastonbury.
Oh, good
Or
one.
second, to become a DJ and play at Glastonbury.
You won't be able to though.
Why?
Because you'll be playing at Shangri-La, Southeast Corner at 3 o'clock in the
Oh
morning.
shit! No, I ain't doing it.
or even 6 a.m. A 6 a.m.
Yeah,
shift.
6 a.m.
I don't mind doing 6. I'll get up at 5 anyway, so
So
I'll do
what
it till
time
6.
does
Not a
it
problem.
actually stop then?
It finishes at 6.
Yeah, in the
And
morning.
then most
and
people
then
are out.
starts again at
10?
Is it midday?
I think, yeah, midday for like the main
Yeah,
acts.
I think that maybe 10.
Yeah.
But 10 or 11, I mean, there's yoga on at 9.
Yeah, yoga's
Oh
on in the
my
morning.
goodness.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So finish at 6 a.m.
So 6, so we do 6 till like we're in the temple at 6 or even Icon stage. If you know, you know. Icon, I will never do that again. That is just
Yeah, that's
feral.
It's something
and
wrong, isn't it?
It's just something
We
wrong.
were past it, didn't we?
No.
On the Sunday morning.
My
early
hair's on the
hours.
back.
Like
We're
me
there.
and Harrison
I was
looked at
like,
each other. It was like a flashback from the past, and we were there like that year, and just the music's like boom, boom,
It's
boom,
disgusting.
boom. It's like really just too intense.
It's jarring music.
Yeah, it was like nope.
What is? And it was rammed.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was busy.
We call
yeah.
them the Glasto gremlins.
Glasto gremlins. They're
in their own world.
The night crawlers.
The night crawlers. They're zombies. They're in their own
They're
world.
zombies, yeah.
And it's 6 a.m. and I saw a TikTok literally today, and they said it was Monday morning or like it's a Sunday night, but like Monday morning at 5.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And it was
TikTok as
Icon.
well.
It was like really
misty. Or
misty,
Yeah.
Call it
and it looks
foggy. It's just the word.
foggy. Yeah, it's foggy.
It looks eerie.
It's eerie. And it's like, it's a Monday morning, and it's like, we're asleep because we need to go now. The festival's done, you know?
And they're still up.
And they're still
like,
up there.
playing music, dancing.
But
and-
people stay up. People stay up, and then when the music stops at 6 a.m., they go up to Stone Circle and then stay up there. And then people play their own music and just chilling up in Stone Circle till like 8, 9, 10 a.m.
Do people go there and don't take any tents and that and just...
Just free move and just do whatever they want. I mean,
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow.
But yeah,
You
it's
see,
very.
I do think to myself though that I think the first 24, 48 hours I'll be like, yeah, this is cool, and then probably after that, day 3, I'll be like, okay, I'm done. I've got absolutely overload.
Yeah.
Of
It's hard.
everything that's
It
going
does
on.
get
Do you know what
hard.
I mean? I just think that's why I'm always a little bit wary as well. Because I'm thinking, actually, once you're in, you're in. Do you know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
does it feel that busy? Does it feel, when
You'll
you see the stages absolutely rammed?
Huge.
Yeah.
Does it feel like that when you're walking around that it's
Not when you're
over?
walking around. They're very good with crowd control, to be fair. But I tell you what, when we were there last year, went to the Pyramid stage. Coldplay were playing on the Sunday night.
I'd love to have seen them.
So cool.
Yeah, I'd
Everyone
love to have
had
seen
the wristbands, the LED bands.
Oh, did
So when they
they?
played
Yeah, they lit
Yellow,
up.
everyone lit up Yellow, put hands in the air.
That's cool.
I've never seen that big of a crowd because the way the Pyramid stage works is you've got the Pyramid stage at the bottom and then a hill at the top. So it's all like gradient, so you can see the crowd. You can see everything. You can see the
that's
Pyramid
cool.
stage.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've
actually.
never, there's 100,000 people there. I've never seen that many people in one spot.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
fascinating.
It is really cool.
it's so cool to see.
And how many? What was not how many? What was your favourite artist this year? Would you say, or is there too many to mention? Do you know what I mean? That stands out and go, do you know what? They were really good. I'd like to go back and see them.
I wish we saw more of the Carl Cox set, to be fair. We
Yeah,
only caught
Carl
the last
Cox did
15,
a-
20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I feel like me and Harrison didn't spend the whole set at any one person.
No.
Okay.
We were a lot more fluid and free this year. We jumped about to loads of different people because we wanted to see more.
Yeah.
And that's the issue, because there's so much going on at any one time. You don't want to be like refined to one person because there's what's going on over here.
Yeah.
That's the issue. You do feel like you're missing out.
Do feel
on
like
other
missing
things.
out.
So we did just kind of go about it.
And for us, we like the experientialness of it, where you can just walk around, see this stage, see this bar, go into a little tent, and then there's this like guitarist playing. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'd like that.
You know, that is fun.
Yeah.
It keeps it fresh. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like a bar crawl, but like it's not a bar
Yeah,
crawl.
that's it. I mean,
It's like a
that's
stage crawl.
Yeah.
Stage
but
crawl. We did a stage crawl.
It's so cool. So that's what we did.
And then really important for me, I suppose, is food.
Yes.
What sort of food can you get there? Is there you know, when you
There's
say you're
loads
walking
of food
around,
stalls.
Yeah,
there's loads of food
there's
stalls.
loads. It's brilliant.
Loads of stuff. On the Sunday, me and Harrison had a we had a wrap. We had a Yorkshire pudding wrap.
That was amazing. It was so good.
It was just so good. We sat down on that bench, took me Harrison, and we took a bite, and I literally looked at him and I was like, I'm in heaven. That was amazing.
But we barely ate. We had like 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
And we did like over 30,000 steps a day.
Yeah,
Did you?
32,000 steps a day.
Wow.
Which is.
it's a lot.
I mean, it was really hot as well.
And it was
Yeah,
boiling.
and it was hot.
We were
Whatever it
drinking
was.
a lot of water. It
Yeah.
was hot. It was very sunny.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah.
was that really challenging as well, though? Because
You don't want it to be sunny.
No.
You want it to be cloudy. You need it to be 21 degrees.
Yeah.
Perfect temperature.
Yeah.
When it's sunny, it's difficult
30s.
because you know
Yeah.
you want to dance, you have a good time, but in the sun,
I was struggling on the Sunday morning because I couldn't escape the heat. I was in the tent too hot, getting out the tent too hot. I was like, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I was laid on the grass, head in the ground, just like, just saying it'll be over soon.
Yeah.
It'll be over soon.
Can I say the only one thing that did disappoint me, Travis, was that when you were going off and you had that lovely hat on and you said, "It's
true.
I am
Oh,
never
yeah.
going to take this off
so
all
true.
the time I'm
Oh,
there,"
yeah.
and you did.
you literally took it off the next
I
story
literally
frame.
whipped it off like
Can I
within
ask
20
why
minutes.
that was?
Yeah, why was that? Because that was a cool hat.
No, it was a cool hat. I think, to be honest, Nan, I think it was the pre-excitement of going to Glastonbury. I thought, yes, let's do it.
I'm going to wear this hat all weekend.
Yeah, you did.
And
Gets to the gates.
This excitement slowly like builds down as you're kind of like, oh, a little bit hungry now. I'm a little bit. Oh, that's a bit of a far walk to get there, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm a bit hot now. Actually, I can't see because these disco balls, these dangling disco balls are in my eyes. Oh, you know what? I'll just take it off for a minute. Oh, that's nice. And it never came back on.
And then it never went
It
back
never
on.
went back
again.
on.
That's all right. I just want to clear that up because
Yeah.
every time I saw you, I thought, "Where's his hat?"
Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, Dan, have you
lie.
been to a festival before, like a music
No,
festival?
never.
Okay, so you both haven't been to music festivals, but you've definitely camped. Have you camped before, like in a tent?
Never.
You've never camped in a tent?
Never.
Nan?
Now, can I say I haven't, but I've always, you might remember as grandchildren, when you all came to stay and we made tents in the lounge. Do you
So
remember?
that's your
That
staying in the
that
tent.
would- yeah. That
quite
was
the
making tents for all of you to.
We used to, it'd be, what are they called? More like tents, like, not,
I
what's
use
the word?
sheets and everything.
Yeah, that's
to
it. I'm
make
trying to think of like
yeah.
you can make your own little...
den.
Den, that's
A
it.
den, that's it.
Well, it's not
So,
quite
but-
the same as
No,
camping.
that's not quite camping,
No.
is it?
Although
You can tell,
you've
can't
been
you?
camping. Do
I'll
you
tell
like
you-
camping?
So I absolutely detest camping. detest. Because I've had some horrific experiences.
Right, what's your
And
worst camping
obviously-
experience?
Well, I'm going to... do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I wanna
will
know.
share you... So one of the things that's really simplistic and you would never, ever think it, nor did I, until we went camping, is that you're in a tent and there's absolutely zero noise control. So you can hear
You
everything.
hear everything.
I always
true.
remember when I very first went camping thinking that it was going to be quiet, and it bloody well weren't. You can hear everyone having a conversation, you can hear everyone snoring, you can hear everything, and it was horrific. So our first ever one, you might remember it, I don't know, we went to Cornwall.
I do remember
So
it very well.
we
Very
you know,
windy, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, not that hot.
No. So
Quite cold.
basically, we went to Cornwall, we went to Great Outdoors, bought a tent, it was fantastic.
Like great outdoors.
Go outdoors.
Go outdoors.
Close
Went out,
enough.
go outdoors.
I actually think it should be
Right.
called Great Outdoors.
Great outdoors.
Weren't they
yeah.
great?
It weren't that great. Yeah, bought this brand new tent, big old tent. It was like 8
It's a
berth,
massive tent.
massive tent because it was 5 of us.
Huge tent.
So went there, drove all the way to Cornwall. Took us about 7 hours to get there because of the queue. It was like got there. Anyway, never done this tent before, so me and Mum were out there trying to set it all up. Got it all set up. Got in there, I was like, okay, this is cool. I started hearing loads of people. Right, okay, so, oh shit, okay, that's interesting then. So everyone's having conversations. That night, just as we go to bed, you see these massive black clouds come over.
Oh, no.
Huge black clouds. Oh, okay, they look quite big and black. And with that, Wind started gusting up. And at 4 a.m. in the morning, my car alarm went off on my car.
Oh, wow. That's when you know it is windy.
That is how windy. We were on the top of a slight hill with a big container on the car. It was blowing, and I had to get up, get my car keys, and open my car and lock my car again because it literally set the car alarm off. It was that windy. We're like, I couldn't sleep. You were crying the next morning.
Well, hang on.
Because you had
remember
no
that.
sleep. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember crying.
No, you were
that sounds like
crying.
something you do.
Yeah, he
Well,
was crying
one
because he was so tired.
Probably just frustrated
I remember I was quite
that my
scared.
dad's taking
Yeah.
me camping.
I was playing my 3DS
Not
at night.
glamping.
Like, the whole tent was rattling. Like
rattling.
proper. I think it was going to take off.
Proper hardcore. And the next day we get still windy, right? So me and Mum were on tent patrol.
Tent patrol.
Yeah, we were on tent patrol.
Tent patrol.
We were literally
remember that?
literally hammering down
No.
pegs. We then were hammering down other people's pegs that we must have got used to it and just buggered off for the day. We were going over and their sides were coming, so we were getting the pegs and pegging down. Then a gazebo went up in the air, literally about 20 foot up in the air. This guy was running after it. It landed. One of the what do you call
Poles.
it? Poles hit him in the face. He ended up going to hospital. He had a massive gash in his face. And this is our first ever camp. Yeah, seriously, we were like, oh my God. Then our neighbours next door, Craig, it's coming up here, Craig. So she's panicking. Craig's going like that, and we're like, oh my God. Next thing you know, I swear to God, next thing you know, you hear this massive crack. Craig? No, Craig, don't tell me, Craig, it's the pole. Craig, no, Craig. He went, it's the pole. Oh my God, Craig! That's it, we're going home, Craig, we're packing up. And this was literally about 11 o'clock at night. I'm thinking, well, I won't be going home. We got up the next morning, they're gone. It was
bless
horrific. Anyway, so that was literally a 7-day holiday. We lasted 4 days.
Oh, do we not last the full
Didn't
7?
last no, we
It
lasted
felt
4
like
days.
7. It felt like bloody hell.
Yeah, 4 days. It was just the most horrific holiday I've ever been on. And as we were packing the tent up, a lovely couple came over to us and said they obviously realised that we were a bit stressed and like, oh my God, this is a bit of a nightmare. And they said, just to let you know, don't let this put you off. We've been camping for like 15 years, and this is the worst weather we've ever been camping in all our 15 years. So don't let it put you off. So I thought, fair play. Should we do it again? Never did.
I was saying, I was
So
wondering.
yes, it did put us off.
We never went camping after
Never went
that.
camping after that.
I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
Yeah, like when you think about it, even when we've been to many festivals now. We've done like Reading, we've done Creamfields, obviously Glasto.
Yeah.
Not once has it been that bad. I remember it. It was terrible.
It was so weird.
It was just
the
so
worst
windy. It was like a
weather.
storm, isn't it? You're camping in a storm.
Literally got there, beautiful sun. This is not. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, hey? Everyone says don't go camping. What are you on about?
So what did you do with your tent?
We've still got it.
Still got it, haven't
Have
we?
you?
Yeah, it's in the garage.
in the garage.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
still got it.
Yeah.
I did think about selling it, but
It could be an antique. Yeah.
could be actually.
And, yeah.
All the
I'll give it
poles are
out.
still
Yeah, they're rusty now.
brittle when they're about to
Snap.
No, Craig. Yeah, that was like really, yeah.
So
quite
you would
traumatic.
say that was your worst ever experience? I mean,
Was it
your
your
only
only
experience?
camping
I only
experience?
experienced camping. Yeah.
So,
Wow.
are you ready to maybe get back on the saddle, back on the horse, and give it another go?
You see, the thing is, I mean, ironically, we've had fantastic weather. If I could guarantee the weather
Yeah.
was going to be
Yeah.
nice, I agree. The only other thing that I still probably would not like, but people can tell me differently, is that still of hearing everything. That still is a bit irritating.
Earplugs.
Earplugs.
Me and Harrison.
So
had
that is
earplugs
what we're
in
going to
the
go
whole
on to
time.
next.
Oh, okay.
We have got, we've done many festivals, so I thought we should actually give you guys some advice of what to take, essential items on what to take to a festival or even camping. Earplugs is the first one, 100%, because we do earplugs and eye mask, and I tell you what, you get a great night's sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, eye mask. That's a really good point as well. You
need it.
Because
Yes, got
it's
that.
bright.
It's
Bright,
really
yeah.
bright in the morning.
Not
That's
having
good.
disrupted
Good
sleep
shout.
is key.
Yeah. Have you got
Yeah.
any items that you would say 100% you need to bring that to a festival or camping?
Toothbrush.
Obviously. Is that not just standard?
Yeah, that is the. Well,
Toothbrush.
you asked me the question, I gave you the answer. Because when you brush your teeth, how refreshed do you feel after?
Yeah. And that's the other thing, actually, is about cleanliness. So I
Yes,
am a little
exactly.
bit. Yeah,
Well,
I'm a little
so-
bit OCD on that.
I tell you what. He had one job to do before Glasto. One job. And that was just to get the essential items. He went to Tesco to get the essential items.
Yeah.
So what essential items would you expect
Deodorant,
wipes,
antibacteria, toothpaste,
food.
So,
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah,
food.
obviously. Just,
Yeah.
things that you need at a festival.
Yeah.
What did Travis go and get?
Oh, God.
The
I could
essentials.
count
Go on,
it.
what did you get?
I could count it on one hand.
I don't know this, by the
No.
way, so go on.
Two things. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
Go on, Travis. Reel them off.
Anti-vac wipes,
Yeah.
That's good.
fruit,
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
That's it. That is it.
No.
Anti-back wipes, fruit, and nuts. That's all he got.
No.
So the day of the festival, we're going down to
embarrassing,
Glastonbury. We had to make a detour, obviously, to Tesco because I'm thinking, you've got nothing, mate. What
Because
have you
in
done?
my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to eat this fruit and I'm going to eat these nuts. And that was it. I was
Absolute
like, that's the
joke.
food.
So he said he had anti-back. Great. So just fast forward. We then we get to the car park. I need a wee. So we go to one of the portaloos. By the way, absolutely gross.
Oh,
I know,
it was
that's
rough.
thank you.
it.
That's what I would do.
Disgusting. I say, oh, Trav, you got the anti-back? Yeah. Do you know what he passes me? An anti-back wipe.
It was a good day. You just
No
go and get your
gel?
fingers
No
in
gel?
No.
Don't need gel, just have a wipe. Mate, you don't have a wipe. That's to wipe my shoes, not my hands.
there. That's the same thing, though.
Oh, my
If it was
God.
an anti-vac wipe, it does the same.
Crazy. So, I can't believe that.
Yeah, do you know what? I wasn't even thinking about like anti-vac gel. I didn't see it in Tesco. If I'd seen it, I probably would have bought it.
You didn't see anything in Tesco, mate, because you got nothing. You know, you didn't even get beers, you didn't get like spirits,
No,
mixed
didn't get
Take all
up.
that with you.
No,
We had to do a
get some.
detour. We did a full-on Tesco shop, crisps.
That sort of
Didn't get
thing.
anything.
That sort of thing we should do together
No,
anyway.
no. I was busy. I was busy editing all day.
Yeah, we
I
should.
came back
should have done it
late.
together though.
Your one job was to go Tesco, get the essentials,
I did
and you
it.
get nuts, fruit, and
And
one pack of anti-back wipes.
Oh, no,
that went
that's
on the
not
first
true.
day, didn't it?
And-
one pack.
and I got the shower gel, the toothpaste.
Talk about
all that
frivolous
stuff.
life.
Yeah, but it's
He
like,
is. He's
when you're
very
in,
frivolous.
when I'm in
Yeah.
like survival mode, it's like right. When you say to me the essentials, it
What can
really
you
is the
survive on?
essentials. It's like okay, all
What
I need
can
is
I
nuts.
live?
All I need is nuts and
Survive.
fruit.
Yeah,
That's what I need
that's
to
it,
survive.
That's some fruit.
Yeah, you remember, he's very, very. What's the word?
Probably is frivolous. Might be
No,
the right
you
word.
are. When you say
What does he
stuff,
need in like the immediate moment, rather than thinking of all the other possibilities?
But
Yeah,
you said the
that's it.
essentials, so he's thinking exactly. He's very. What's the word I'm looking for? He's Travis has always been very.
Yeah, yes.
You know,
Oh, brilliant! I've been very what?
Yeah, there isn't a word for it.
Because it's just unique.
Okay,
very unique.
No, there is a word because I remember when we had guinea pigs and we told Travis, or Mum
literal
told Travis,
thinker.
yeah, can you put the food on the grass for the guinea pigs? Travis went out and it is literal, isn't it? Gets the food and puts it on the grass. But the guinea pigs were in a hut, on the grass for the run. Well, you didn't tell me to put it in the hut where they were. You told me to put it on the grass. Well, they're for guinea pigs, right? That means in the hut.
Yeah.
So you're very literal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
like instructions are like
Yeah,
if you
you've got
tell
to
me
be-
instructions and
Yeah.
you miss out something,
Yeah.
I will do I will literally do what you tell me
Yeah.
So
to
if
do.
you'd have said to him, get 50 items,
I
He'd have got
probably
50
would have
items.
but they
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been the
You're
right
a bit
ones.
like
AI.
What should I say? He's just ChatGPT.
BTT.
You need to talk to him like a child.
He's ChatGPT.
No, honestly,
Wait, say
like,
that again, Dad.
You're
sorry.
ChatGPT.
There you go,
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
yeah, no, because
You are ChatGPT.
I don't
He is, isn't he?
deviate from the instructions.
So you need
I will
prompts.
follow. Yeah, I will follow them. I'm very my thinking is black.
Oh, you are.
and
Yeah,
white.
you are.
Go to
It's
Tesco, get the essentials.
And no, it's this or that. It's that and that. That's
So you
it.
should have known that, Travis.
Yeah,
Harrison.
Harrison, sorry.
I'm going to start calling you Chat.
Chat.
All right, Chat.
Yeah, chat.
I need the prompts.
Yeah, I do need the. I need the prompts.
I love
I
that.
need lots of
I
prompts.
think that's amazing.
Oh, God. Any other items,
Yeah, I'm
though,
trying
can
to
we
think.
give to you guys? Any advice if
Toilet
you're going to a
roll,
festival?
probably, like,
toilet roll,
it's
because
important.
people say, oh, there's toilet roll. I've got the posh toilets. Okay. Have you seen different variations of toilet roll?
No.
This is the toilet roll, yeah? That's obviously,
Your ass. I don't know what they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Oh, sandpaper they use.
Sandpaper.
It's not sandpaper, is it? But you know, there's levels to this game, all right?
yeah.
And
Isel.
you get some good layered toilet roll. That's all you need. So bring toilet roll.
Did you
'cause
take some?
Absolutely, absolutely. And actually,
do you
they don't
actually
replenish it all the time. Sometimes they forget, and you're in a festival. And,
So when you see somebody walking past with a toilet roll, you know exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 100%. So toilet roll's a big one.
So were there queues?
There are queues to the toilets. Yeah. Luckily, there's urinals.
Okay.
So for men, and actually, I think there's lady urinals as well at Glasto. There is. I think there's female urinals.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it works. I assume they kind of squat. It's a new thing, but yeah, you can do that as well.
So are there showers?
There are showers. We were in the hospitality bit, so we were in the luxury bit, so it was a bit more glamping.
Yeah.
But we saw many people with. You can get basically these massive bags, fill them with water, and then put it up on like a fence, and then you can shower yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
There's quite a few people doing that. But it's
Yeah.
quite exposing because where they're doing it is on like a footpath. So they're in just like
Yeah.
boxer
Bikini
shorts,
or
boxer shorts or a
yeah.
bikini, and they're just scrubbing away. But
Yeah.
they've got to clean themselves, haven't they?
And can I also ask, because it was really hot, was there
Yeah.
was there a lot of smelly people or not?
I feel like everyone was pretty good with deodorant this year. But
I couldn't
think-
really smell anyone.
No, I don't know if it's... Is it because it's so dusty and so dry? Well, I don't know. I'm pretty bad and
Maybe because we smell as well, so you just smell.
Jeez, don't-
I think,
Yeah, okay.
Dad, I think everyone smelt.
Yeah.
So you're just basically musking
Yeah.
in everyone's scent.
Yeah,
So if you could probably just quickly dip your head in, you'd smell us and go, oh.
I did.
God.
It
Although we
stunk,
did shower every day, and I think
Yeah, we
most
did,
people probably
so,
did
yeah.
wash. But to be fair, I've never been on like the main campsites because I don't think there are showers. To be fair, on the main
Was it?
campsites,
Unless they got their own
I
showers.
don't think there are shower blocks.
Ooh, that's rough.
So that's why you do see them kind of put in the bag and
Yeah.
manually
there's gotta be
showering.
showers, but I saw a TikTok of a massive queue for the showers, and I was assuming that must have been like the main camping.
It probably
area.
is, yeah.
But it was the queue was. Oh, nah,
That's why you see people
ridiculous.
just showering themselves with the bag.
Yeah.
I've got another one actually, a really good one. And Mum gave us this advice, and we've used it ever since. And it's the best thing for camping and for music festivals. Get plastic see-through bags, like sandwich bags, but they're bigger.
Yeah.
And put your clothes in the sandwich bags rather than just putting it in like a one big bag. So I put all my shorts in one, all my shirts in the other. I
Oh,
roll
yeah.
them up, put them in, so it's all really neat.
Yes.
And that it's just brilliant because that way you literally unzip your bag, you pull out these plastic bags, and you've just got everything.
That's a good
You can
idea.
even do it by
Yeah.
day with outfit and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Like
it
an
just-
ASOS bag, like an ASOS
Yeah.
order, how it comes in that kind of size.
yeah, you can put it in an
bag.
ASOS bag.
Oh, that's a good
So all your
idea.
outfits in there.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I'm very organised anyway, but when it comes to that is honestly such a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Because it's very dusty at a festival, it can
Yeah.
get very wet, very muddy. If it's in plastic bags, like they're just,
Yeah,
it's
they're
easy.
dry.
Just whip
Yeah.
it out, done.
That's a
good idea.
good
It's a
idea.
really good
Yeah.
one. And I'm not an organised person. I'd never do that at home. It's not like my wardrobe's colour coordinated or anything.
No.
But in those plastic bags, I feel like the real deal.
That's good.
Yeah.
So-
I echo that point.
We both do that.
Yeah.
And what about clothes though? How do you monitor your clothes? Because regarding you're there for how long were you there for? 5 days?
Yeah, we're there Wednesday to Monday.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you take like double up on stuff, or what do you
Yeah,
do?
we had we took some extra outfits. So we'd usually do like day outfits and then a few night outfits because we knew it was going to be really hot. So we knew like we're going to be
Yeah.
sweating.
Yeah.
So you do
Yeah.
need to change.
And then we packed a couple jumpers in case it was going to get cold, but
Didn't need them this year. Last year we did because it does drop temperature sometimes, even when
Yeah.
it's sunny. But this year was fine.
all right, guys, and swiftly moving on to the next segment of the show, Family Court is back in session.
Wow! Yeah, have we got our wigs?
Have you got your wig?
We're not doing wigs, guys. I've firmly said no to wigs. It ruins the hair.
It does.
Dad's been complaining. I know
Yeah, I
you have. And actually,
Yeah,
Dad's been
you guys
complaining more
have.
than
Yeah, I
me.
have, yeah, because listen, I haven't got much there, so I genuinely don't want to be making it any worse.
All right, so is that court adjourned then on no wigs?
Court Jones on no wigs, but we're
Brilliant.
still going to do family court.
Right.
All right.
It's good to know we've got the first case out the way. So I thought we'd keep it within the theme of today's episode.
Okay.
Around festivals. And we had someone write in, and I think it's quite interesting actually. I think there might be a mix of opinions, but let's find out. So we had someone write in and they said, My partner wants to take our 8-month-old to a music festival. Am I being boring for saying no?
Now that is a hot topic.
It's interesting because obviously 8 months is like, that's a baby.
Baby.
That's
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby.
And me and Harrison saw. I saw a lot of babies.
Did you?
We saw a lot.
Glastonbury, yeah.
Yeah, there's loads.
Wow.
There's a lot of families, but I mean,
Okay.
8 months that's bubba.
Yeah, but hang on. When you say you saw a lot of what? Babies?
Babies in the
Babies.
crowds.
Yeah,
so
babies.
They were,
they'll
weren't they?
be holding them in like baby holders
Wow.
with headphones on.
What
Obviously
they
to
call
block the
What they
noise.
call
Yeah.
the
Headphones.
they're headphone things. Aren't
Noise
they? Like
cancelling.
Mufflers.
taking all the noise out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's loads.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Wow.
I think because if
Okay.
people have been going for years to music festivals as partners and then they have children, I think the natural progression is to take your children along.
Yeah.
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 And then they will then in turn, you know, as they get older, will still
Experience it.
enjoy that. And
Yeah.
that will go to when they have their children.
And that's what we
the
experience.
grandparents
Yeah.
will go along.
We
And I'm
literally
You're
sure-
right,
experience
man. Yeah,
that.
it is that, isn't it? Because it's that culture of it of the
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
who take their kids, don't they?
Yeah.
And there probably have been so many times that it's nothing new
No.
Yeah.
to go into this
Yeah.
festival. That
Yeah.
it's probably normal for them to go as a family
Yeah.
together.
And we met so many people that are older, so adults, and we're like, oh, how many times have you been? And they'll say, yeah, this is my 16th time. And you're thinking, what? It's like, yeah, I went when I was a kid with
Wow.
my family, and I'm still with my family now, and they're all
Yeah.
adults.
I
cool.
think that's
It's
lovely.
very common.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that
really
lovely?
cool.
It is lovely, yeah. But it is an interesting one because obviously as babies,
It's extremely overstimulating, isn't it?
yeah, and you're obviously in a very
Loud
environment. There's a big crowd of people. I guess it depends on the festival. Like with Glastonbury, it's, I would say, extremely safe.
Yeah.
Extremely welcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely accepting. You know, it's very common to have big families and kids there. There's a whole kids field. So I'd say that's quite a normal thing to do. It wouldn't, you know, a lot of people do it and do
Yeah.
it quite successfully.
Yeah.
I've not heard any horror stories of anything
No.
happening.
No.
To be honest with you, I didn't know there was babies that went, to be honest. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think if you were, like I say, if you were brought up like that and you carry on doing like that, I think there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I suppose if she's saying, this lady's saying that, you know, she doesn't want to go, so she thinks she's a bore. It depends what you want to, how you want to bring your children up, I suppose, isn't it? And what environment. 8 months, the baby's never going to really know anyway, are they? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I can't remember. I went to York and I got blown away nearly, and that was 6 or 7. So, you know, 8 months
Yeah.
old, they're not really going to, as long as it's cared for and
Yeah.
you know, looked after and not done anything stupid, then, and it's a safe environment.
You'd
and
have a
it's
different
nice-
Glasto experience though if you take your 8-month-old versus if you leave it at home.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's true.
Because I mean, looking after a baby at a festival, that's tough.
That is
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
And you think that baby is strapped onto your chest and it's going nowhere.
I was just thinking
I'd
to
hate
myself,
that.
there.
That's hell. That is literally hell.
Yeah, I was thinking,
No thanks.
taking you two or just one of you to there when you were a baby. Oh my god!
How would that have worked? I feel like I would have just ran off.
Well-
If I was a baby, obviously wouldn't have had to run. But as a child toddler, I would have just gone off.
Put it this way: when you were 2, we didn't go to any restaurants because you used to play up all the time. So imagine taking to a festival. Not a chance, mate. You'd have been gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you say play up, though, I feel like because of the music and loudness of it, you probably can exert some energy, I guess. But if your idea of playing up literally will just mean running
Yeah,
off into,
exactly.
into the distance, and
Yeah.
that's a bit. Yeah.
So as a
dangerous.
baby, though, you've got total control, haven't you? So
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting one, isn't it?
It is an interesting topic, and I think last year I would have had a different opinion. Last year when I first saw it, I thought, "Oh, this is a bit intense." And I thought this probably isn't right for the baby.
I thought that.
and I thought that's a bit wrong. You know, that you should
Yeah.
be taking a bit more care and consideration. But actually, this year has changed my mind,
Oh,
and I feel
okay.
very differently about it. But the reason why I feel differently is because I don't think the child is necessarily scared or feeling like you said. I don't think children are really that bothered about that sort of
Yeah.
thing. And I think as long as you're looking after the child, and it's it's got those deafening headphone things on, like it's not in discomfort. I think depending on the parent, I think it's all right.
And I think if you're in a group of friends and family, they're going to help, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you were just there with your partner with the baby, it might be more stressful. But if there's a bigger group of you, I think everybody would chip in and help, wouldn't they?
But also, I think it's perception, isn't it? You go to a music festival, you think like raves or like rock or like,
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
it's quite intense. remember, guys, this is just basically camping, right?
Yeah.
They're
Really
camping in a
festival,
field, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, very
Even in
true.
Glastonbury, you don't even need to camp in a tent. You can bring your you can bring your own caravans.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can proper just camp.
Oh, I didn't know you could bring your own caravan.
Yep, you can bring your caravans.
Oh, okay.
So it's very,
Didn't know that.
you can just, it is just basically camping, but with music attached to it, with stages. So yeah, I think I'm the same with you.
Yeah.
My opinion last year was like child abuse. This child doesn't want to be here.
This child's want to be here. It's wrong. Overstimulated.
Overstimulated. What if? It's a what if. But I've not seen any bad horror stories. And every person that I've spoken to as an adult, because there is a lot of them at Glasto, saying, "Oh, this is my 20th time" or whatever.
Yeah.
They love it.
I was just going to say.
It's their,
Yeah.
I think that our summers when we go camping. I mean,
I was just going to say we did one, but you
as a
remember it.
kid,
But I remember it.
they are so pivotal as like childhood memories, and now they're adults and they can do it with their
Yeah.
family. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's a really cool experience.
Yeah.
I agree.
So do they? So they manage to get tickets every year.
because they're locals,
I think, I think they
right,
have a
okay.
better chance.
they have
of
a
getting
they have a better
tickets.
chance.
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah, we spoke to someone this year, and he's 10 miles out, and he said that there's like an inner circle, which is obviously I assume under 10 miles, and there's an outer circle. They essentially get priority tickets.
Nice.
And
Which I
that's
think's
good,
fair.
I
I
suppose,
mean,
it
because
is.
you know.
Yeah, that is fair.
You
That's
live locally.
nice.
You should,
Yeah.
shouldn't you? Really.
So
Yeah.
we know where we're moving. Then.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
That's true, actually.
Within
Yeah.
10 miles,
Yeah.
We're going to Glastonbury.
Glasgow.
Glasgow, baby. Come on,
we
kids.
will get tickets.
Well, we could just get a one bedroom flat somewhere and just go right. We did that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's
There's
a good
20
idea.
of us.
I know.
Yeah. I like that. But yeah, so I think not that she's being a what did she say?
Well, I think the verdict. I think, am I being boring for saying no? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the issue is, I don't blame you for feeling the way you feel because
Yeah.
we thought the same thing. And I think it's not until you experience something like that and you can then see the other side, what it's actually like. Oh, okay, your
Yeah.
eyes can be open to the other possibilities.
Yeah.
That actually, this is okay,
Yeah.
and it can be lots of fun.
I mean, maybe you go first just as a couple, whatever. And also, would I take a baby? I probably wouldn't, I'd take
Baby's
my
young.
kids.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah.
Baby's
Yeah,
young.
babies are hard.
Baby's
8
young.
month is that's young.
They've got
That's
no
fine.
memory, and I think you'd enjoy yourself more without the baby personally. But I don't have kids, but I'd
Yeah.
probably go with kids maybe
Would
when
the
they're like
baby
6.
go free?
Yeah, I mean it's Glasto, isn't it?
Yeah, probably don't need
Would
a
they have to
ticket.
buy a ticket?
That's a really good point. I actually don't know.
Yeah, that's a really good
Yeah.
Yeah,
point.
get back to us on that.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Does
Do
anyone
babies go
know?
free?
They should do, shouldn't they?
Under a certain age.
Certain
perhaps.
age,
I bet they
don't
do.
know.
I bet it's like under 3 is free.
That's
Yeah.
probably why there's so many babies there. That's making sense.
That is making sense, isn't it?
Feel free.
They must do.
They must do.
must do.
Yeah, 100% they will be.
Well, if you're not paying anything, go for it.
Yeah.
But also, if you don't want the baby there, I mean, I wouldn't bother.
Okay,
Lots
so that's the verdict. I think that's quite a loose answer there. Lots of different variables.
You're not boring
You're not
as long
boring.
as you're going. If you
Yeah.
don't go because you got the baby, that is boring.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
very boring, actually.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
That's the verdict.
Yeah, all agreed.
All agreed.
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 And court is adjourned. Dad, do you have the mallet?
It was here.
Have we lost it?
We lost it already, so we lost the wig. so
Family
Mallet,
court is
brilliant.
going down in the bin.
Budget's down.
Budget is down. Production is going down. slowly.
Production is down.
Let's get it back for next week.
So, Dad, all this festival and camping talk, do you think that me and Harrison have slowly changed your mind around it? Are you a little bit more open
Yeah.
and maybe thinking, I could give this a go?
Yeah, I
If you get the flushable toilets.
if I get flushable toilets and everything's really,
Clean.
clean and easily accessible rather than roughing it.
Okay, so you
Let's be
do
honest.
need VIP tickets.
You
I
do.
need
So,
VIP
you need the
tickets.
VIP. Okay,
That
that's
I
fair.
would definitely go. Now we have, or I've got a 3-night camper van experience that I bought. So
Wait, when did you buy that?
I bought that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
So
Keep that on the QT.
I did. And I
did you not want to do it?
Yeah, I've literally received the voucher today.
Oh,
So that's what
wow.
made me think, actually, perfect timing. So we need to book that in.
So are we going to go on a camper van road trip? Is that the plan?
Should we try that?
I'd love to go on a camper van road trip.
Yeah.
That would be. How long? How long is it for?
3 nights.
Okay, so where could we go within 3 nights? We could. We could go anywhere, really, couldn't we?
Yeah. We've got to pick it up, I believe, in up north near Blackburn.
Oh,
So we want to go up there.
Okay, so we'll
somewhere.
go up north then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do we have to stay up north then?
We could go Lake District.
Yeah.
I've never
been. Yeah.
Nor have I.
That's perfect then.
Lake
Right.
District.
Lake
Camper
District.
van road trip
Yeah.
in the Lake District. What I
Yeah.
will say is, how are the toilets in the camper van?
That's what I'm just thinking to myself.
Is there even
when
a
I was
toilet in the
talking
camper
about
van?
that, I was thinking,
We've got no toilets, have we?
we need to think about that. No, because the campsite needs to have VIP toilets.
No, that's fine. Lake District's huge. All you need is a shovel, pop a squat, and you're good to go.
No, Travis, not a chance, mate. No.
You'll be fine.
No,
Literally shovel in the
I ain't
dirt.
doing that, mate.
Pop a squat. Easy.
No.
That's just going to be carrying toilet roll wherever he goes in the Lake District. 4 layers of this one.
You know, if you two boys want to do it on your own, that's more than welcome to. You can.
No, we're doing it all together.
You are coming.
Yeah, you can't just get out.
We
of
need
it
to
now.
check. We need to change your mind on camping, so that way
Yeah.
you're ready for Glastonbury 2027.
Yes, let's do this.
That's it. That's the
That's
energy,
the
Dad.
attitude,
That's the
Dad.
attitude we need.
We'll get to 2027. It will be me, Travis, and Nan attending.
Yeah, it will be.
So Nan, don't you worry, you're coming as well.
Would you ever go to a festival?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Shut up.
Seriously?
Well, no, just having seen yours and what you've done, that
You.
looks amazing.
Oh my god.
Dan, you would love it.
You would
Yeah.
love it.
Would you go
Yeah.
to Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly, personally,
hell.
right?
Okay.
The whole family should be
whole
going to
family
Glastonbury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go
Yeah.
to Glastonbury.
Yeah.
All of us
Friends,
go to
like,
Glastonbury.
yeah.
All of
Everyone-
us.
Oh,
everyone.
wouldn't it be lovely?
How cool
Wouldn't
would
it
that
be
be?
cool?
That would be the coolest experience ever.
Yeah,
I think we
that
should
would,
do it.
wouldn't it?
Life
Because-
would peak at that moment.
Yeah, I think it would because it's
Yeah.
just, you know, you've
All
got
your
everything
family
there.
and friends, and then you just
Family
got
and friends.
a plethora of music to listen
Music.
to, food.
Is that like massive like tick box, isn't it?
That
Yeah.
is
You
a
know
tick box
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, you've done that.
That is a bucket list
Yeah,
moment.
it's a
Yeah.
bucket list moment.
Right, let's
isn't
aim
it?
for that.
2027. The whole family's going
That would be
Let's do
good,
it.
wouldn't it?
to
That'd be so much
Glasto.
fun. That would
Wow,
be
that's
carnage.
getting me excited. That'd be sick.
Two-stepping.
2-step of that. Dad calls at night. Nan's like, yeah, 4 a.m. Yeah, don't worry, boys. It's still
Yeah,
here.
yeah. No,
2-step.
Nan's still like on stage on temple, just like,
we're not
let's get
stopping
it.
now.
Two-stepping down.
That'd be great.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, get me back to Glastonbury. Also, we are not going to be those characters this year because it was very much the Glasto personality for the next 6 months where you always talk about it. I'm not doing that. I refuse.
So when are you going to stop doing?
We haven't
talking
stopped
about
that
it?
since
Yeah.
last
I
year.
was just going to
No,
say.
now
stop.
this is
Now,
the last time
it's
I'll
out of
mention
the-
it.
It's out of the system now.
It's out of the
isn't it?
system now. So it's better to just get that out,
Get it
get it
out.
all out, and then no, I won't be talking
You're
about
that
it.
guy. There's did you go to Glasto?
Next couple episodes. Do you remember that in Glasto?
Oh, Harrison, do you remember that at Glasto?
Oh my god, do you remember that in Glasto? Oh, Glasto don't do that.
Oh, well, no, I don't want to do that.
It's true though. People do have Glasto personality because it's just so life changing.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does happen.
God, can happen to me then. 2027.
Oh, do you remember that at Glasto?
That's so rough. That's so us.
I know. I remember going Creamfields last year, and I don't. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so bad.
You had to like stop me like,
I had to
guys,
stop. I was like,
I'm
"This
sorry.
is. I'm so sorry," but I just kept on talking. Like, that's rubbish compared to Glasto. Glasto wouldn't do that. But I was being serious. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my
you're
god,
like-
listen to myself. I'm
Yeah.
just. This is terrible."
Do you know what I
But
would
you do
look,
compare.
Do you know what I would look forward to if I went to Glasgow? I
What?
would look out for a hot dog stand.
There's hot dog stands.
Hot dogs.
There's great hot dogs there.
Oh, I love going. When I go car boot, I have to have a hot dog.
Car boot.
Don't know.
Yeah.
If we go car boot, oh, I love a hot
There'll be
dog.
simple man.
Yeah, literally hot dogs.
A simple
Easy.
man.
Oh my
We'll have to
God.
do
worries.
one, Paul.
Yeah, we've got, haven't we?
Yeah, I'd like to do a car boot again.
Yeah.
Yeah. A car boot or festival?
A lot of carboo.
Oh.
And actually,
Car
as an
boot.
attendee or a stall?
A stool.
A stall.
Oh, still.
Yeah.
We like doing a stall, don't we?
Yeah, I love a stool.
We love a stall.
I love it.
All right,
Sorry.
we'll get that on the list as well. Things
Add
to
that
do.
to the bucket list of
We'll
things
go
to
to,
do.
yeah, so Glastonbury, camper van, car boot.
Car boot. Love it. At least we all know what we want to do this year. Love the car boot.
Well, anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in on Like Father, Like Sons podcast. Please engage with us, like, comment, text us on our WhatsApp. The link is in our bio. We see all of your comments, and we really, really appreciate your support.
Thanks, guys.
Big love.
Yeah,
Thank
big
you
love.
very much.
Thank
Appreciate you.
But we have been Like Father, Like Sons.
I'm the father.
And we're the sons.
And we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.